Hello everybody, Dragonknight Gamer. Christ. Welcome back to PRologue, and when we last left off, we were stared down, not really stared down, we were called by this mysterious figure who is apparently a robot? Sure, let's go with that. Anyway, I'm sure you're not here to hear me talk, of course you're not. Let's continue. The moment I reached the other side of the door, my heart unavoidably skipped a beat. What is this? Can't be. Happy birthday, Michael. Stern, mechanical voice wishes me happy birthday, as though it is the most natural thing in the world. I looked around the room doubtfully. Cake, colored decorations, balloons, all the right ingredients to make a birthday party. There's been a large generator running at the back of the room, making so that electricity is running through the floor. Is this all supposed to be for my birthday? But that can't be. Oh? Why is that? Because my birthday is only a month from now. That's right. Can't be. At least, I really thought it might have been some kind of failed surprise party. I mean, I could see my uncle having this weird taste, and my friends are not what we could call very good with remembering dates. It's obviously not it. The childish aspect of the whole room, remember the candles in the cake, the fact that there's literally nobody inside. No, I know what this place really is. It's that same place from those dreams that I'm always having. Dark, frightening. Maybe I'm still dreaming right now? Would be quite convenient, actually. Oh my, I'm truly sorry. You know, I thought it was your birthday today. How embarrassing. Stop lying. Lying? Me of all people? Yes, you. I know why you're doing this. It's to make me remember. I don't know what you're talking about. What is there to remember? That day. You obviously know about it, so stop fucking around. There are a lot of days. Could you perhaps be more specific? You know what day. You obviously haven't done your homework correctly, because what you're trying to do is impossible. You try as many times as you want to force memories to resurface from the depths of my mind, it just won't happen. Even less with that stupid trick of yours. That's right. 7 years ago, on that day, I fell into a coma. A long, deep coma, only to wake up 4 years later, with no recollection at all of whom or even where I was. Everything from the moment of my birth disappeared into thin air, and I was, at that moment, just an empty shell, lying there in the disgusting hospital bed in that pitiful city. It's been 3 years now since I woke up, so I'm more or less comfortable with who I am now. Still, in the back of my mind, I know that there's a part of myself that I just don't know about. A part that may wake up at any time. Have I really? It's strange. I thought I'd always done my homework to the perfection. Well, you thought wrong. I'm an anomaly, or at least that's how I'm always being referred to as by my own doctors. Normally, people would start remembering things after a couple weeks or month. Yet it's been 3 years now and still nothing. They say it has something to do with my brain, something unique. As though someone had hard cut the part of my mind where I should normally be able to reach those memories. There's absolutely no way to reach any of them as if they existed to begin with. What makes you think I want you to remember anything at all? I simply thought this would make you happy, that's all. Don't you like it? Your birthday party, that is. Don't give me this shit. Everything exactly the way it was 7 years ago, down to the smallest detail. Number of chairs, the old discontinued electronics, a location, and the toys all around. It's a perfect reconstruction, as though you recreated it from pictures or something. You wouldn't go out of your way like this just to impress me. Oh? Why not? Oh, well, I have all the time in the world if it's just for you, Michael. Did I tell you how happy I am right now to finally be able to speak with you like this? What do you mean? What does this all mean? It's just so fucking disturbing. Must be making a mistake. There's no other way. I'm not the one you're looking for. Who could be doing this? I'm starting to feel very uncomfortable right now. This is really bad. You are indeed the one I'm looking for, Michael. Or should I say, shut up! I want to hear about this. That boy that you think I am has long since died. Don't be so modest. I know who you are, and I knew for a long time about your situation, as you like to call it. This right here is not made to make you remember anything, though it would have been quite better with you having your memories back. No, this right here is a simple overture, my friend. This marks the first encounter with you, Michael, the hero, and I, your antagonist. What the fuck are you talking about? What's going on here? Antagonist? Hero? I'm really tackling with a delusional psycho here, aren't I? This is just preposterous. What do you say we spice things up a bit here? Suddenly, out of nowhere, something bright starts illuminating the room. Right in front of my eyes, a large square of light is becoming brighter by the second. The source of this phenomenon is caused by the old projector on the ceiling. What is this for? Wants to do a movie with me? Is that it? Must really be lonely. Every second that passes only makes it even more obvious how dangerous the situation really is. No reason to deny it any longer. He knows who I am. If that is indeed the case, one thing he's really after: money. He stopped talking. This, from everything I've been subjected to up till now, is without a doubt the most frightening thing I've ever experienced. And yet I have the same bored expression on my face. Talking means he still has some kind of interest in me somehow. Silence means he might have lost it. Then, in front of my eyes, the projector, which is what was up until then projecting a beam of light, started projecting a series of images, one after the other. What was particular about those pictures that they were taken in this very room, more than that, resembled almost to perfection the joyful room in which this place is currently disguised in. Except these are not joyful pictures. No, these are pictures from a crime scene. Why are you showing this to me? It's not a part of your past. No, it isn't. Oh, then I can assure you that it is. The boy you were back then wouldn't have run away from it. I'm not that boy. I can see that. Don't worry. We'll remedy that in due time. These pictures don't cease to exist, even though I desperately try not to look at them. Keep on repeating over and over again. The next one always more gruesome than the previous one. This is what I tried to avoid for all those years. The reason of this? Amnesia. The reason of who I've become. My birthday, 7 years ago. The day I fell into a coma, and the day both my parents were killed. It's in this very room, I suppose, even though I don't remember a thing. I should have died with them. But instead, I woke up all alone, with an alienated feeling like there was no longer in this world for me to return to. Since that day, I've hated who I've become, cursed the one I once was. Two of them were surely one and the same, but I lost the right to melt them together on that day. There was one thing I knew for sure. No matter how many times I've tried to forget, one thing always keeps creeping in the back of my mind. Something that deep down, I know is true. It is your fault. You killed them. Because of you, they died. Calm down. It's not the time, nor the place, to be having those thoughts. Not until I get out of this place alive. I lift my head hesitantly and look at those pictures in disgust. My parents, dead, their heads burst open. But what is more creeping me out right now? This god-awful sight. The fact that I don't remember anything particular for their pitiful deaths. True, they are my parents, but I still don't know them. Instead, I feel as sickened as I would with any other pictures of the sort. How terrible I am. I open my mouth, carefully making sure not to show the extent of my agitated mind in the process. Sure enough, my trembling voice betrays my every intention. Why? Why? But I've already told you, haven't I? This is a prelude, and nothing else. A prelude? That would mean this is only the beginning. What the hell are you planning here? Hold on, I've answered your question. Now it's time for you to answer mine. Are you really honest here? Do you not remember anything at all? Like I said, no. Can't refuse answering him. I need to look as though I'm complying with him until I know more about his real intention. Oh? That's strange. Why do you remember things like the exact number of chairs there were during that day? For someone who knows nothing, you seem awfully familiar with the whole setting. Right, Michael? Shit. Caught me off guard. I didn't tread carefully enough when answering his questions. Probably because of how agitated I was. A stupid mistake. Now I might really think I have my memories back, even though I have none. So you do remember after all? No, I don't, but I dream about it sometimes. It's always the same thing though. It's really vague. I'm trapped in this place, it's dark as hell. I can smell the thick odor of the blood. This is the only thing I can remember. Happy now. A dream, is it? Kind of underwhelming if you ask me, yet it still is something. So this is what you wanted after all, knowing the extent of what I can remember. Probably, if I know too much, this will be the end of me. That's where he's getting at. Come on, Michael, you're better than this. Sure, your memories are of great interest to me, but not in that regard. What I want is much more simple. What do you want, then? What I want? You could say redemption. You could also say justice. You could think it is for my own personal gain, or again, for my own pleasure. In fact, the purpose has no importance. You, on the other hand, have, Michael. Stop it with your nonsense. Or you're threatening me, or all this for money. If it is for the latter, then I'm sorry to bring you back down to reality, because I'm completely worthless. Is that it? Uncle sold your parents' company, SACA Industry, the moment they died. Therefore, you're no longer worth a penny. Is that how it works out inside your head? If that's what's troubling you, then you don't need to worry. I already know all about this. The money is the least of my concerns. I hit the mic again. No, your value is a whole lot more than that. That I can attest to. My value? Does he mean his leverage? Man, the situation is extremely dangerous. How can I stay so calm while dealing with this? I wonder if by any chance you'd be confronted with your parents' murderer. Is there anything you would be compelled to say to him? Where are you getting at? It's very simple. What I'm trying to say here is there anything you want to tell me? You're the killer? Can't say it didn't cross my mind. Sure, not everyone can reconstruct this scene down to perfection, except for someone who's directly involved in this. Still, why now of all times? What is it that I don't see? I need to be found out, and real soon, else I'll never be able to lead the situation the way I want it to. I have no interest in speaking with you. Everything is already done and over with. Oh, I wouldn't be so sure if I were you. I'm willing to answer some of your questions, and I think it would be wise of you to take this opportunity. Not a chance. It doesn't concern me. Now, I've played more than enough with you, so unless you tell me the exact reason for my being here, I'll be taking my leave. Take a step back, but wait. You say it doesn't concern you, but it does. You see, Michael, redemption costs a lot. But as of right now, you are not prepared for such a big responsibility. So make sure you do. As your hate grows, the inevitable will definitely come. No clue what you're talking about. Stop speaking so cryptically. Like I said, nothing concerns me. Even if you could kill me right now, it wouldn't change a damn thing. Do you really think so? Ah, yes, that's right. Now that I think about it, isn't how you're always trying to act? Trying not to be involved too deeply in others' lives? Disconnected, could we say? Buddhism teaches that having no attachment to anything during your corporal life will help you reach what they call enlightenment. But for me, it is simply the immaturity of men who are too weak to endure the pain of what they might lose. Relationship, love, life itself. all of those things only exist on an extremely thin thread. While it might seem scary to hold on to those things, not holding any of it could be better called not living at all. In other words, that's what we call cowardice. This guy knows a lot more than I thought he would. What's the problem in being a coward? A lot, actually. You, of all people, cannot be one. Will not be one. But don't you worry. Even if you don't want to change by yourself, it will be the one shaping you and becoming the most outstanding protagonist. You'll protect what is dear to you. After all, that's the kind of person you truly are. How delusional can this man get? I'm starting to tremble. For a long time now, I don't know. I'm completely sucked up to his pace. Is this really what we would normally call fear? No matter what you're trying to do, you can't change me. It's just the way it is. I don't care. Not about me, and certainly not about anyone else. If you really know me all that much to try to make me believe, you should know that I'm very selfish. Is that so? You don't know very well of your own self. It's what I think. Let me just prove to you in a kind of extreme way. A trial, if you prefer. I didn't want to use it, but you're starting to irritate me. Extreme? What are you planning? To tell you the truth, this place is rigged with explosives. First 5 floors, that is. What? You're kidding me. Not at all. One of those bombs is set to explode in exactly 15 minutes. The rest of them, I won't say how many there are not set to explode at all. Thing is, the moment one bomb explodes near the vicinity of another, it will start a chain reaction. Most of the people walking nearby will then be at a very high risk of being injured, or even killed. Fortunately for you, 15 minutes, 14 now, is more than enough to escape this place on your own. So you have a choice. Either you save yourself now, or you try finding that bomb and save everyone. What will you do? I've got to say, I'm very curious to find out. What do you mean, what will you do? You fucking psycho. There's no way. I want to vent my frustration. Hello? But he already hung up. I'm gonna leave it off on a cliffhanger, guys. What will he do? Leave your guesses down in the comments, or if you played this game, no spoilers, please, because I know a lot of people, not really. I know one person who even watches this series that really likes this game, so hope he's having fun with it, and I hope the rest of you all join me in this amazing adventure. Thank you all so much for watching. Be sure to hit that like button. If we can get to 5 likes, by like 3 o'clock, I'll do another episode for you right after school. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.